Welcome back to the Piney Woods homestead, y'all. This morning, Lisa and I are going to take you around for our morning chores. We'll take care of the pigs. We'll go and check on the food plot down in the in-ground garden, the cover crop food plot. Check on the one up near the house that we did about 2 weeks prior to the in-ground garden. Check on the chickens. Check on our fall gardens and the raised beds, see how they're doing. And guys, just take you around for some morning chores, kind of a break from wood splitting and things like that. But guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Hit the like, subscribe for us if you hadn't, and if you have, as always, y'all, we appreciate you. We'll get started putting a little feed together while Lisa is getting ready this morning. We're kind of taking it slow today. It's Monday. You'll catch this video actually on Thursday. That's kind of how it works. We put one out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, guys. We appreciate you hanging with us. Let's get to it. Y'all, we reuse just about everything that we can here. It's just part of living frugal. But we save like cat litter buckets because they got good sealing tops and they're good and sturdy. And so this particular cat litter anyways. And we'll reuse these buckets until they go bad. And I don't know how long we've been using this one, but it's a while. But I can fit 20 pounds of hog feed in here, almost up to the top, and that's what the 4 pigs in the grow out area are getting right now, basically 5 pounds a day. And we'll up them to about 6 pounds a day before too much longer, but y'all are getting what they need right now. But we go ahead and fill that feeder up with 20 pounds of feed every morning, and it's been working out really good to keep it clean. We hadn't had to clean this feeder out at all, and normally with a feeder like this, even with all the rain and moisture from their noses, you have to get in there and clean that little gate out, that little gate opening at the bottom out. But because of that platform that we put it on with the slats, it's really kept everything clean. And so we haven't had to clean this feeder out but maybe one time with a paint scraper. And since then, since they can't get their feet inside of it, they can only get their noses because they're big enough now, we haven't had any issues at all. But we'll get the feed ready, and then we'll go down here to the pigs. And y'all, we weigh everything out. Got a scale down here if you can see it. That way we know portion control, exactly how much we're giving them.
Come on, girls. Bonnie and Thelma are taking their time.
Y'all, we thought we had Bonnie and Clyde, those 2 golden friars that we've decided to leave in here with these other girls.
That Honey hatched.
That Honey had hatched for us. But it's not Bonnie and Clyde, it's actually Bonnie and Thelma.
Yeah.
So we're happy about that. 2 more hens to add. We'll see how they do. I know my dad and my mom kept 4 off that meat bird group, and they're starting to get eggs, and the very first egg was a double yoker.
Yeah, I think they actually have had 2 double
2
yolks
doubles
already. Yeah.
But they look good, so we may end up turning this flock over into dual purpose birds, golden friars, you know. And the ones that we've got down here, we'll show you in a minute. We're going to do something different instead of, we'll just show you when we get down there. Y'all, between the 8 pigs that we have, they drink about 30 to 35 gallons of water a day. Especially Samson. He drinks like crazy. He drinks like a fish. I don't understand it, but I guess it's just they like to stay hydrated, all that rooting and stuff they're doing. But we take 1 gator full of 5-gallon buckets down there a day and portion it out between everybody, and that seems to be pretty good. And when it's really hot, we have taken 2 gator loads a day. Just depends on how much they waste. You know, the babies, they want to waste a little bit because they like to play in it. But Samson, he just is a drinker. And whenever you put water in there, it's like the feed. They go straight to it, and everybody wants to get in line for water. So we'll give them a little bit of water this morning. They're probably fine, but that'll save us a chore this evening. All right, first up are the big girls, Rosie and Dixie. Good pigs. don't know, tell you what, that Dixie, that is a fine looking gilt. She'll be getting bred about next month.
What are you doing, little speed basin?
All right. I tell you what, to have been set back, he sure is looking good. Shoulders are filling out, hams.
Hope he just quit running so much.
Yeah, speed racer. And now on to the motley crew.
The wild ones.
They're looking fantastic. Alright, wild things. I didn't bring my rubber boots. Alright, watch out, watch out, watch out. Y'all, this feeder works out great. Like I said, it's hardly getting dirty because these slats, which we need to bring a stick down here and beat them out. There's a little bit of mud stuck in the slats. But if they can't get in the feeder, it'll just bite the feet.
That's why I let you do it.
All right, don't bark at me. Hey, hey, whoa! Man, I don't get my boots on. I'll change boots. Forgot to put rubber ones on. Ah! Little fake out with the corn. He's coming.
Come on. Oh boy. Good boy. Now let's move this away from the fence. There we go. Good boy.
Y'all, about next month is when we are wanting to, we're going to bring Dixie down here to Samson, because he's got a nice clean pad down here, and I told Lisa yesterday it's starting to get cold. He needs a good woman to keep him warm at night. So we'll bring her down here, and hopefully we have success with breeding. We'll find out. It'll take about 21 days. If she comes back in heat, we'll know, uh-oh. But we'll try it at least twice, and if it don't take, we'll drop back and punt, as they say in football. But I believe it's going to work just fine. All right, on to the Golden Friars. Fort Knox. I got it. Y'all, we put cinder blocks down in here when Hurricane Ida came through, because we were worried about this thing becoming a kite and these chickens ending up in Kansas, or not in North Carolina anymore, NEM. Y'all, Lisa reminded me it was Hurricane, what was it? Ian, not Ida. I think I said Ida because we went and visited some friends the other night, and extended part of our family, really. And the matriarch, her name is Ida. So I think that's why I said that. But these chickens are looking good. They are, how many, about 2 weeks away from butcher?
1 more week. 1
more week. I think we'll probably run it. We've got a half a bag of feed left in there, so we'll probably let them finish off that feed. Yeah. So it may be 2 weeks.
Probably. Week and a half, 2 weeks, yeah. So
these will be 12, 13 week old chickens. And I told you we're going to do something different. Instead of piecing them out for fried chicken this time, I'm going to spatchcock them. And we'll vacuum seal them flat and whole in gallon size bags or quart, probably gallon size bags.
Yeah, they won't think they'll fit in the quart.
Yeah, and that way, because we like baking them that way, and we like throwing them on the grill that way. It's just a really good way to cook a whole chicken, and it gets nice and crispy skin that way.
All right.
Isn't it funny how I seem to always be talking about how we cook all these animals that we're raising out here, but
And you say it in front of them.
but that is it, y'all. We raise them to eat them. Yeah, guys, we raise them to eat them. I guess in fairy tale land, which is a lot of what you'll see around fairy tale land, you just raise them. No, we raise them to eat them, y'all. This is all about living good and clean too. Good clean food going into them. Good clean practices.
And we know what we're eating.
We know what we're eating, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you what, that is one reason we do what we do. It's not just about the food that we eat, y'all. It's about a lifestyle. This is what we enjoy doing. This is our, like I've said before, this is our golf game. I don't play golf. I have shot plenty of golf balls with a 12 gauge shotgun. We used to hit them with a baseball bat and then shoot them with 12 gauges. So I guess that would be golf, yard golf.
I've never heard of that.
12 gauge golf. Anyways, that's my golf game. But we like doing this, y'all. We love living this way. Let's go down here and check on this in-ground garden food plot cover crop. Looks like a sea of green. You see the wheat coming up, all those greens coming up. Wheat's up about 4 inches. This thing will be nice and lush here pretty soon. So yeah, nice and lush is what we're looking for down here, y'all. This will turn into just a beautiful cover crop. We know because we've done it for several years now. And the deer will love coming in here and munching, so will the rabbits. And then come spring, we'll till it all under, hopefully before it seeds out. And we'll have a nice biomass, which is that's a intelligent word there, it's biomass.
It's a big word.
We'll have a whole bunch of stuff that'll rot down and make good soil. Building that soil back better. Frank is full. And guys, I was picking about the word biomass. I'm not picking on folks that use terms like that, because it is what it is. It's a biomass. It's just, we're pretty simplified country folk around here, and we know what it does. We know what biomass means. We're just picking, we're not picking on people that use that terminology. I think it's great that all kinds of people are trying to live this way. Makes the world go round, y'all. I see what you've been doing down here.
Yeah, no. It's been there a while.
Never know what you'll find in the woods, y'all.
Oh, actually.
Is it still got stuff in it?
Well, no, it's got the cap on it.
What is it?
I don't have my glasses on. It looks like light.
Light?
Light.
Huh. Ain't nothing light around here, is there? Y'all, if you ever doubted for a second that chickens are omnivores, I know it's really hard to see here, but there was a little mouse that decided he wanted to get some spilt chicken feed, and these golden friars decided that mouse didn't have no business in here. So yes, chickens will eat anything. And look at this. They'll even eat a mouse if it runs in, so I guess it's hitting an all-vegetarian diet after all. Well, there's a lesson for you this morning, honey. Don't fall down in the chicken coop. And we thought it was just pigs.
I know.
Don't fall down in the pig lot. Don't fall down in the chicken coop. Right here's the first cover crop we did. Up here where the watermelons and the okra were. It's looking fantastic. Now all the animals are fed, took care of, and Lisa's going to show off her raised beds.
And everything is looking good. The only pest that we've really...
Kohlrabi.
Yeah, kohlrabis. And they're all bulbing. Good. The only pest that we're dealing with now pretty much is grasshoppers. We've gotten rid of the cabbage worms. We're still spraying, alternating what we spray, all organic, but I think we slowed down the grasshoppers. I'm only seeing one here and there, so.
Keeping the grass mode helps too.
Yeah. And our Blue Ridge kale. And y'all, these have been in the ground for, well, right at a month.
Yeah.
So they've grown this much. And if you've never grown Brussels sprouts, these definitely test your patience, just because these have such a long time to maturity. They're, I think, 90 to 95 days to maturity, so it'll be mid-December most likely before those are.
But they sure are good.
But they're looking good too.
Real good. Throw a little bacon grease in the pan.
Yes.
Fry some bacon.
And even you can see we are still dealing with
Fire ants.
fire ants. We're trying diatomaceous on it until I can get us some orange oil extract that a couple of viewers told us to try that. So
we just keep forgetting.
we just keep forgetting, and then they pop up in another raised bed. And
they're bad this time of the year, y'all.
But they are, the diatomaceous has thinned them quite a bit, and the diatomaceous, if you don't use it, it's perfectly safe for your plants. And it's actually, I use it in place of 7 dust if it's needed during the summertime, but just because it's a safe alternative to that. So got a little heavy-handed with it.
Collards look fantastic.
Collards
coming along. These are Georgia collards.
Yeah.
That's what we grow. We like them. They're very tender.
And this is more of the broccoli, and it's really shot up. It'll be starting to form heads here. Well, it's actually starting to. You probably won't be able to pick it up on the camera.
That's green. It's all green magic broccoli, and we have found that works the best for us.
Yep. And these were I don't like to give up on any plant if there's any little bit of life left in them. So these were all what was left in my flats that weren't the greatest looking. But I lost one, and they've all perked back
They're looking
up.
pretty good.
And actually the only one I lost was due to grasshopper damage. So.
Well, we have damaged a few grasshoppers too.
Yeah.
Old Speckles is enjoying all the ladies. When we first put him in here, though, they jumped on him. I said, Lord have mercy. They said, we want Chief back. He's a lot bigger than you, boy.
I think he was a little traumatized to begin with.
I think he was.
Overwhelmed, maybe.
But I think he's doing his thing. I've been seeing him strutting around, and I've heard a few extra loud cackles.
Yeah.
So he should be doing his thing, and we're collecting eggs. Hopefully get some chickens raised off of this. Y'all, we appreciate you hanging out with us at the Piney Woods Homestead as we went around, did some morning chores, and just took you along with us. Y'all, we love living this way. Wouldn't have it any other way. This is what we enjoy, y'all. Y'all have a good day, a great week. Oh, this will be Thursday's video. Saturday's video, you're gonna see something interesting happen here at the Piney Woods. Something interesting, so make sure you tune in for that. And y'all, in November, which is not far away, we're gonna have a special video. It may be just a little bit longer than the 10 to 15 minute one. We'll try to keep it around 20, but it's gonna detail the past year and kind of fill you in on some things that maybe you have been wondering about. What's led us to this point in our life? How the Lord has been gracious to us. So stick around, y'all. I believe that hopefully it'll be a blessing to you. Guys, have a good day, a great week. We'll see you on the next one.